Yo, champions. This video is going to talk about unleashing your potential, face your fears with live Q&A right after. So pretty much I'm going to give a short presentation on how to overcome your fears using a personal example from my own life and then open it up to Q&A right after. So my story. So I used to be deathly afraid of public speaking, especially during my younger years. I remember when I would raise my hands, my heart would beat pretty fast. I'd get pretty sweaty. I'd actually be thinking about the question for about a minute before I actually raised my hand in class. And it was just one of those things that really bothered me. And I remember when I saw other people public speaking well in class very well, I would always feel kind of bad because their ability to public speak well basically made me feel a little bit worse because I wasn't able to do that at the time. So eventually I applied to PA school, got into the master's program, and I remember one specific event. It was actually the very last final of my program. And basically what happened was there's basically almost 100 students in front of me. I'm standing in front of class. Almost all of my PA professors are there. And I just remembered feeling so nervous, feeling short of breath, just not feeling well about the whole thing. And I actually decided from that point that I basically never wanted that to happen again. So what I did was I joined a public speaking club right after I finished my master's program. I joined something called Toastmasters. It's a really affordable club. It's actually international. So even if you go to Asia, Canada, Mexico, it's basically everywhere. And it's in pretty much every city in the United States. So I did Toastmasters Public Speaking Club religiously for about 29 months every single week. And actually what I did was I did compete with other people against other cities, and I would win. And afterwards, I ended up feeling really good about myself. And whenever I see people public speak well, I don't feel bad about myself anymore because I was doing much better with that. So pretty much, what do you need to do in order to get over your fears? To be honest, there is no easy answer. It's basically just doing it, because the thing is that you can try to do affirmations, you can try to do all of that, but the problem with that is that it's not going to convince your mind that you can actually do it until you actually successfully do it. So what do you have to do? Well, I strongly recommend baby steps. I think that is the easiest way. So for what I did something called Toastmasters. And that was a baby step because basically it was a room filled with other people who wanted to get better at public speaking. And they were very friendly, very courteous, and they never actually said, they never said anything mean. And once I got to that level where I was comfy doing that, I then proceeded to the next level, which was competing against other cities, representing my club, my Toastmasters club, and would actually win and get some trophies. So if you want to get over your fear, the best thing to do is to simply do it, but you have to do it successfully. If you don't do it successfully, it'll actually make the fear worse because it reinforces it. If you're getting yelled at, if you're getting shouted at, for example, you're not going to want to do it even more. So pretty much that is the short presentation. And basically, now it's just open to live Q&A. I know someone on my post actually asked me a question here. Let me read it. So it said, this is from Cat 106. So she asked, how long does it take to make a single video? And where do you get ideas for content? Thanks. So in terms of how long does it take to make a single video, basically on average, I'd say about 10 hours. So there's a lot that has to go into it when I make a video, because basically a lot of times I'll be at work, and if I have like a short break in between patients, sometimes, a lot of times I'll be seeing 20 patients a day, and it's long shifts though. But basically I'll be thinking about content, I'll do that. But the other way that I get video ideas is actually directly from you guys, from the viewers, because you guys actually give me quite a bit of feedback. You guys tell me like, "Hey, Ryan, can you do a video on XYZ?" And if I think the people on this channel want to see that, then I definitely do that. So that's the answer to her first question. The second part is, oh, actually, no, that was both of them. So I believe that is that. If anyone has any questions, you can put in the chat. If not, no worries. But also, if you want to check out the description in my videos, I do have a free time management PDF. And pretty much just for a little forecast. Oh, hey, Flaming Basketball Club. Do you have any questions you want to ask or anything? But just a little forecast for this week. Oh, what is this video about from Flaming Basketball Club? So basically, I just went through a short PowerPoint. I couldn't do a video, unfortunately. It doesn't let me do a screen share for video. So I made a PowerPoint instead. And it's just talking about how to face your fears. Let's see. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Steve1N. Do you know best way to just face the fear of rejection? Oh, okay. Yeah. So fear of rejection. If you're talking about people, so what you have to do is basically, in terms of the fear of rejection, you have to, one, be around positive people. One reason why people have the fear of rejection is because during childhood, they were either bullied or they were teased, or maybe even their own parents or siblings teased them. So you want to be around positive people who don't tease you to begin with. And I know that's rare, but you have to find those positive people. And then two, you have to remember that who the heck cares what other people think of you? You have to remember, do they pay your cell phone bill? Do they pay for your mortgage for your house? Do they control what you do at school or work? No, they don't. So why do you give power to people who don't do anything for you? So I understand, everyone has the fear of rejection, but the goal is to minimize it and to basically realize, stop giving power to people who don't do anything for you. And if people don't like you, who the frick cares? Because those people don't matter. The only people who matter, the only person who matters actually is what you think of yourself. Because if you're self-confident, and I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, that's the last thing I want to do. But if you want to be self-confident, basically, you have to think positively about yourself. So then when people actually say negative things to you, it doesn't affect you. I hope that helps. Hi, Supermom Go, and hi, I save your wasted time on the internet. So I save your wasted time on the internet said, "Hey man, I'm trapped in the circle of doing nothing." Okay. So basically when it comes to that, what I recommend is you have to come up with goals for yourself. And what I mean by that is, if we're wasting time just sitting in front of the TV doing nothing, you have to find out, what do you care about the most in life? And one way you can do that is you want to think about your childhood and think about, what did you really enjoy as a child? And then you want to try to make that your career if possible. So for example, like a lot of children, they really enjoy martial arts. And the thing is that if they can make martial arts their career, then they would love it. So think of something that you would actually pay money for. What do you do now that you pay money for that you enjoy? If you enjoy, say, if you pay to play basketball or something, the thing is that if you can make basketball your career, you would be living a fantasy life. That would be the best thing you could possibly do. So look for things that really motivate you, that you would be willing to do for free and to pay others in order to do. So for me, I would be willing to pay, $2,000 a year in order to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Krav Maga. And, that would have been a great career option for me. But I chose to do PA because that's something else that I really liked. And now I want to do YouTube. So I hope that helped out a little bit. Flaming Basketball Club. I'm going to take 2 to 3 continuing studies course at OCAD University, possibly late February 2019. Okay, that's very good. Were you going to ask a question, Flaming Basketball Club? Oh, hi, Joko Mola. Hi, Fatih Fastoder. Hi, Super Mom Go. I'm glad it helps you, Super Mom Go. Joko Mola. I like to paint, but my country painting has little recognition. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's tough because I have a friend in undergrad. She she got a bachelor's degree from a high-ranking university in art. And what happened though was that unfortunately she wasn't able to get a job because of his art degree. Um, but yes, I know it's tough. So what I recommend is this. Joko Mola, you want to get one safe degree. So for example, like nursing, no matter where you go in the world, being an RN makes a ton of money. Like I have a lot of nurses I work with who are from the Philippines. They went to the Philippines, got their RN degree, came to America, and basically make six figures a year, working 36 hours a week. It is amazing. So I recommend getting a safe job and then on the side, follow your passion if that's the issue. Because the problem with sometimes following your passion, if it's low income, like arts or anything like that, is that it could be hard to start off. But the thing is, we have to pay bills. We have family members to feed. We have to go to school. So get a safe option. And then after that, follow your passion. And then D1N. And I kind of was starting to learn better, but I wanted to ask for some more tips. I learned better, but I wanted to ask for some more tips. Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, do you have a specific question, D1N? I have no problems answering it. I just need a specific question. Joko Mola, I am doing masters in English literature, and thank you so much. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that helped. And that's perfect, Joko. Yeah, so I would do the English literature, try to get a secure job with that, and then follow your passions if possible. And does anyone else have any questions or anything? And if so, please type it in the top chat. And then, oh, hold on. It didn't show up. D1, hold on. Excuse me. Can you type it again, D1? But just a rundown for this week. Wednesday, I'm probably going to release a video on my paid sponsorship. It's a very small sponsorship, but anything helps. Thursday, I'm going to release a video on the psychology of anxiety. So I hope that helps out some people. And then on Friday, I'm going to release a follow-up video to my Unleashing Potential series on basically how to say no. Because the problem with a lot of people, I'm not targeting anyone or anything, but some people have the nice guy syndrome, males and females, and basically they can't say no. And the problem with not being able to say no is that people will just walk all over you. And one of the things that helped me in my own life is when I started to say no, when I got away from negative people, negative influences, that it really helped me out with being more successful in life. So pretty much, I'll just wait a little bit. If no one has any more questions, then I'll pretty much end it. But if you guys have any questions, please type it into the live chat. I'll be happy to answer them. And pretty much, if you guys have any fears you want to talk about, anything like that, please put it in the comments. I totally don't mind. But yeah, if you guys want to overcome your fears, you have to face them. Understand that fears never go away. People say that time heals all, but that's actually not that true. Time might make you forget about it a little bit, but when you get into a situation where you have to face that fear again, you will still feel scared, basically. So if you want to get over fears, meaning you see the situation that used to make you afraid, but now you're no longer afraid, the way you have to do that is you got to face your fears. And it's not easy, but the key thing is successfully face your fears. So for example, what I was talking about, let's say dating. So I used to be pretty scared with women, but when I started to actually ask them out, learn about subconscious signs of attraction, be able to read their body language, to know that they were interested in me, then I would ask out girls. They would then show me very positive results. And suddenly my fear of dating women suddenly went away a lot smaller. I mean, it's still scary to approach a girl nowadays. I'm in a stable relationship right now. Totally love it right now. But if you want to get over your fears, you need successful results. No amount of affirmations will help you that much, because affirmations will trick your brain for about 10 seconds, 10 minutes maybe. But the problem is once you are in front of that situation that made you feel bad, your brain, your memories will flash back to you unconsciously saying, hey, you suck at this. Look at all your past history. This sucks. But if you can replace that with more positive experiences that are more recent, because recent memories are more powerful than old memories. If you can replace that with recent powerful memories, then you will be able to overcome your fears. So let me know if you guys have any questions or not in the live chat. Oh, what the heck? Oh, a lot more just popped up suddenly. Sorry about that. Let's see. So I thank you for answering. So I save your wasted time on the internet. Thank you for answering me. I don't really know what I want in life anymore. Playing basketball club, #Mondays. And then I save your wasted time on the internet. I know for sure all I want is to be successful. And then Joko Mola, even though I score well, but still. Okay. So in regards to I save your wasted time on the internet. So yes, you want to be successful, but you have to find what you have a passion for. If you try, so here's the thing. A lot of people make the mistake of pursuing something that they have no passion for, and they're going to have fuel for about 6 months. 6 months tends to be the magic number I've seen with my friends, from patients, things like that. They'll be motivated for 6 months, but then they burn out because it wasn't a passion. So you got to find out what really makes you tick. You got to find out, what would you do for free? What would you pay someone to do? And you would devote your time to that. In my case, one example is martial arts. I'll pay $2,000 a year. Go take time away from my YouTube channel, away from my work, where I could make a lot more money. And then basically, I would do that for free. But if I could make that a career without getting hurt, for that matter, like the UFC, that would be fantastic. And that would be one of the best jobs for me. But, I work as a PA, and now I'm starting to do YouTube, which is, pretty fun. And then I hope that helped out. I save your wasted time on the internet. Joko Mola, even though I score well, but still I fear a lot. What do you fear exactly? Is it exam taking anxiety? What exactly do you fear? Let me know in the live chat. And if you guys have any questions, please put in the live chat. And then Italo Ide, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. How has your how has your day/week been? My day and week has been fantastic, actually. I have Martin Luther King off today, which is amazing. Absolutely love it. Because I work all the time. I do long 10-hour shifts in the clinic, and I'll see 20 patients, and it gets like every 15 minutes, boom, 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 boom. It is burning sometimes. Like, I feel guilty sometimes because I'll basically go to the restroom because, I just ate lunch or something. And then I feel guilty because I made some patients wait an extra 8 minutes, and I'll have 3 patients in the room, and I just feel so bad. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry I made you guys wait. But I mean, it's just how it is. But overall, I like my job a lot. Oh, Madara Uchiha. Where can we DM you if we have more personal questions? Okay. So you could DM me through probably the easiest way. Well, if it's private, I was going to say Twitter, but if it's private, probably Instagram. No, depends what it is, but there's no guarantee I'm going to help you out with that. But definitely send me a DM. I have no problems reading it and responding. Let's see. 11 Skull L12. Tips on procrastination if you are chronic procrastinator. Okay, so most of my friends in undergrad were procrastinators. Oh my goodness. They would basically hang out on the weekends with their friends. They'd eat out all the time, burning their tuition money. They would basically Netflix and chill and then sleep afterwards. And then 2 days before their exam in undergrad, then they would start working hard and they'd end up with a C. So tips on procrastination. 1, start early, just do it. What I recommend is actually writing down your goals. So if you are trying to procrastinate and basically, like if you're trying to do well on an exam, for example, but you keep procrastinating for studying because that's probably the most common thing that people do. What I recommend is write down your goal and put it on your wall. And then basically every day, look at that paper that says, my goal is to get an A on this test. Every time you see that, it will actually help motivate you. And basically, that's one way to help get over procrastination. The second way is look for friends who don't procrastinate, because the saying that we are the average of the 5 people around us is actually true. The thing is that if you, for example, are trying to study hard, but then all your friends keep saying, hey, hey, 11 school 12, let's go chill, man. Or, hey, dude, let's go on a double date. There's this hot chick I can hook you up with. It's like, how can you, it's so hard. It's going to take so much willpower to say no. And the thing is, our willpower is like, in those video games, you have like a mana bar. Well, that mana bar will shrink every time you say no. And the thing is that you need time for the mana bar to recharge. That's your willpower. The problem is if you have friends who are constantly saying, yo, let's go over here, or dude, let's do this, you're going to want to procrastinate and join them. So find people who don't procrastinate. And then also on a piece of paper, like I mentioned, stick that on your wall with your goals, and that will help you. Research has shown actually that people who write down their goals and look at it every day actually are more successful, achieve much more in life, and make more money than people who just think about their goals. So try that out and see if it helps out. 11 School 12. Italo Ide, where are you from? I'm from the United States. I don't like to give specifics, but basically USA, that's where I'm from. And I'm hoping this is helping you guys out. If you guys have any questions about anything, just put in the live chat. But basically, until I get another question, 11 Skull 12, you're right, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, anytime, dude. Basically, that's what I'm here for. Try to make a little bit of a difference in the world, a little bit. Just a lot of people, so it's hard to do that. But basically, and then pretty much, I think that should be that. And then, do you guys have any questions or anything? Yeah, this is my first Google Live Hangout. I've never done this before. I hope the audio quality is okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this. But yeah, I mean, face your fears, guys. You only have one life. What you do with that life, well, I mean, it's up to you. But I highly recommend don't seek happiness so much, but you want to seek satisfaction in life, because people who seek happiness tend to procrastinate. Actually, people who seek happiness tend to go for the instant gratification as opposed to the lifelong satisfaction. So what I mean is, in undergrad and grad school and master's program and my doctorate program, basically I was always striving for life satisfaction, because I knew that if I, sometimes girls would offer themselves to me and I'm like, and they're classy girls, I'm like, no thanks. Or people ask me to hang out, or people would, they want to go to the movies or something. And I'll be like, no, dude, I can't do that. I have to study. I have to pursue my mission in life. And the thing is that, yes, I sacrifice my weekends. I sacrifice my Friday nights, but I got my good GPA in undergrad. I got my good GPA in my master's program. I did well and passed my doctorate program. And now I can chill. And I have that life satisfaction of always knowing that those things are behind me, that I will always have my master's program degree, my doctorate, my bachelor's. So I suggest don't go for happiness in life. Go for satisfaction. Happiness will last you one day and then you're gone. Satisfaction is lifelong. Joko Mola. Let's see. So pretty much, let's see. I have fear of presentations, bro. Joko Mola. Yeah, Joko Mola. I recommend that you want to definitely push towards your goal of being a better public speaker. I recommend maybe if they have it where you are, I suggest trying to become good at public speaking through Toastmasters. It's a very cheap, affordable club. I have no sponsorship with them or anything like that, but I highly recommend it. That will help you get over your fear of presentations. So definitely do that. Also, you could just you want to start off small. So maybe if you get a chance to present in front of a small group, maybe just 3 or 4 people, start off with that. And then when you get a chance, if you do well, then keep doing that. And when you get a chance for a bigger group, like 5 or 6 people, or maybe 10, do that, present in front of them. And then when you get a chance to present in front of, say, 15 or 20 people, as long as you were successful with the 10 people, then present in front of 20. And keep doing that over and over. And then let's see, Madara Uchiha. And by the way, I love Naruto. That's the greatest show ever besides Dragon Ball Super. But Madara Uchiha, best way to start working out after long inactivity, home workouts or going to the gym. Let's see, after long. So what I recommend is it has to be sustainable. So many people during New Year's have a common goal of losing weight, dieting, and exercise. But what happens? So January, I see a lot of people running outside my house. February, the people start to dwindle down. And then by the time it's March or April, you get down to the people who would actually do it long term. So the reason is because, yes, they came out with the goal, a good goal, a very good goal of working out, but they didn't do what they enjoyed. They forced themselves to run. So in terms of working out, please just do whatever is sustainable for you. What do you enjoy? If you enjoy the gym, then please go to the gym. If you enjoy home workouts because you don't want to have to get dressed, you don't want to have to drive somewhere and waste 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back every day, then do it at home. If you need to get a friend to join you. But please do something that you enjoy. That's the only way to make it sustainable. I hope that helped you. Mandara Uchiha. Fam ACC. Tips on facing your fear. Yes. Just do it. It's kind of like what Nike said. I don't get sponsorship from them or anything, but basically you have to do it. You just got to do it because there's just no getting around it. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, you have to do it because if you just say affirmations in your brain, like, oh, like, so imagine someone's scared of public speaking and then they keep saying affirmations like, I'm so brave. I'm so amazing. Oh yeah, I can totally public speak in front of millions of people without any problems. Yeah, they're going to feel good for about maybe 10 minutes. Then what happens when they have to go in front of their class and actually public speak? They're not going to do well because they didn't have a history of doing well before. So the way you got to do it, fam ACC, is you got to take action with baby steps. You got to first do a public speaking that's successful, and for example, in front of 2 people, then 10 people, then 20 people, but start off with baby steps. So overall, just keep doing it, but you have to be successful. Joko Mola, thank you so much. Hand. Thank you, Joko Mola, and thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Fam ACC, I'm in my 20s. I feel that fear and other things has pushed me to a dark place and I haven't been able to live like other 20-year-olds are. Well, here's the thing. How do you know, Fam ACC, that other 20-year-olds are not having anxiety, are not having depression? Like one of my friends on YouTube, he has over 100,000 subscribers. He suffers from anxiety every day. He suffers from depression. But the thing is, social media makes people think that everyone is living a TV lifestyle when they aren't. It's full of BS, basically. I think media is killing people's brains. So the thing is, my friend, he gets DMs on Instagram saying, "Hey, you're faking it. You don't have anxiety. You don't have depression. You're full of it. You're full of BS," and whatever they're saying. And the fact is, that's not true. He has anxiety. He has depression. He'll mope around all day. But because of social media, the way it works is you want to put photos, everyone puts photos of positivity. They don't put photos of negativity. So I guarantee you, fam, ACC, I guarantee you that half the people you think that might be living a Hollywood lifestyle are not. Let me ask you this. If you're in front of people, do you try to hide your negative feelings inside? Most people do. When we're in front of people, we put on a mask. With that mask, we try to show the world that we are confident, that we are stable mentally, that we can do whatever needs to be done. But when we're home alone in the corner of our room, that is when we show our true colors. That is when we start to show our anxiety. That is when we start to show our depression. That is when we start to show the doubt that we have about our ability to get things done. But we don't show that face in front of our friends. We don't show that face in front of strangers or our boss because we're afraid. We're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of them telling us that we're not good enough. And that's not true. Every single person here, every single person in the world actually is good enough. So don't compare yourself to other people. You have your mission in life, fam ACC. So you definitely want to work on getting what you want in life and being successful that way. But please don't compare yourself to others. It's a waste of time. Joda Neves, heya, Joda Neves, good to see you here. And Hugh Mungus, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a cool name. Love it. Any video soon about Sigma males? If you guys want a video on Sigma males, I have no problem doing that. Just let me know in the comments below if you guys actually want a video on that. I have no issues making a video on that. So pretty much, I think, any other questions soon, or is that about it? It looks like I've been live for about, wow, 34 minutes. A lot longer than I was expecting. I was expecting to go like 10 minutes. Fam ACC, thank you so much. XL, yeah, thank you so much, Fam ACC. So pretty much, is there any other questions? So pretty much, I enjoyed doing this. This was my first YouTube live event. I actually have to go to the gym soon. Oh, Mandara Uchiha. What's your opinion of Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life? I think it's really helpful for males in their 20s. So I will be honest, Mandara Uchiha. I have not read that book yet. I have heard lots of wonderful things about it. But I can't give specific advice on that book, but my opinion on any of those self-help books, whether it's from, like Tony Robbins or whoever, they are all fantastic. Any book that makes you take more action in life, that makes you think more positively about yourself, the world, and your environment, I think any of those things are fantastic. So definitely keep reading those things, guys. And I appreciate this. Wednesday, I'm going to release a video on my, just a really small paid sponsorship, but I'll release a video on my paid sponsorship. Thursday, I'll release a video on the psychology of anxiety. I hope that helps some people. And then Friday, I'm going to release a video, a follow-up video on my Unleashing Potential series on how to say no to people, because too many people just don't know how to say no to others. And I think that's one of the key things that people have to do to be happy in life, to be satisfied in life, and to be successful in life. Do you guys have any other questions or anything? Okay. Well, I thank you guys. Oh, so 11 Skull 12 just said, before you go, could you give some book recommendations if you'd like? So I actually have some book recommendations in my description. The big one that I would recommend, so if you check out my YouTube description below, there's a book called Psycho Cybernetics. That book is one of the key books that people have to read. So please check it out. Link is in the description. It is an Amazon affiliate link. So if you decide to buy it through there, it does help me out a little bit. If not, don't worry about it. Just go to Amazon. Please Google psycho-cybernetics and Hugh Mung. I love your name. A question if you can answer. Yeah, go for it, Hugh Mungness. But yeah, guys, pretty much please face your fears. It's not easy, but with baby steps, it can definitely be done. In terms of exercise, you definitely want to do something that's sustainable. And then, oh, no, don't worry about being a slow typer, humongous. And let's see. You've said, I've had a lot of girls like me, says humongous. They've even told me directly that they like me. Okay, this is sounding good. And then, I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but Warisha Malik. Thank you so much, Happy Face. Your advice is really helpful, Happy Face. Thank you, Warisha, for being here. And then, let's see, Humongous said, how should I approach after they directly tell me? I get naturally embarrassed. Okay, that's understandable, Humongous. What I recommend to get over this fear is first, okay, I don't know what your situation is with them, but never tell a girl you like them. Never tell them you like them until you're already kissing them. Trust me on this. So what I recommend, Humongous, is first set up a social event with your friends. Basically, with your friends, set up a social event and ask her to come. Be like, hey, my friends and I are going to watch the new Dragon Ball Super movie or something. And if she wants to join, great. If she doesn't, that's fine. But keep setting up social events with your friends that you will do regardless of if she comes or not. And then if she is interested, though, I guarantee you she will come. There's no doubt. Or if she says no, she will give you a strong reason not to. Like she'll be like, oh, I can't because I have to study for a test or something, but something serious. So keep setting up social events and then ask her to come to that. Then after you do that, look for subconscious signs of attraction. And if she's giving you strong signs, then at the end of the social hangout, you can ask her out. You can ask her like, don't say, hey, do you want to go on a date? That's not going to work well. Say, hey, do you want to hang out and get some ice cream or something? But no, don't state it as a date. Then once she gets comfy with you doing one-on-one situations, then it'll be a lot easier. Okay, trust me, this is what I've done 8 billion times. It works so well. I used to go up to women and be like, oh, do you like me? Oh, you don't like me? Okay, I'm sorry, bye. And the next girl, hey, do you like me? Oh, you don't like me either? Okay, bye. It doesn't work. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Ugh. Just set up a social event, invite her. If she likes you, she'll come. Then after she's had a good time, ask her if she wants to go to a one-on-one event with just you. And then after you've done that a couple times, naturally, she'll send you signals that she wants you to make a move. And from that point, it's easy. It's gold from that point. And then Hugh Mungness said, listening. Dang, never thought of this before. LOL. Alrighty, won't do that. Perfect. Okay. Do you guys have any questions or anything before I head out to the gym? And then Hugh Mungness, thanks, man. Appreciate the advice. Never heard or thought of this. Perfect. I'm glad to be of help, Hugh Mungness. Any questions, guys? If not, that'll be it because my throat's starting to get starting to wear out because I've been going at it for 40 minutes. I just realized. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate every single one of you for coming. Please check out my videos coming out Wednesday, just a short one on my paid sponsorship. Thursday on the psychology of anxiety. Friday on how to say no to people. It's part of the Unleashing Potential Success series. And then Hugh Mungness, good luck in the gym. Thank you. Hugh Mungness, thanks again. Thank you for coming, Hugh Mungness. Danny Jones, introduction on nice guy dating. Oh, instructions on nice guy dating. I could always set up a video on that if you guys want. I'll be honest, I've been going at this for 41 minutes now, so my throat's starting to give out, my voice. But let me know in the comments below. If you guys want a video on that, I will definitely make one if you think that'll help you guys out. And then Warisha Malik, bye, sir. Thank you, Malisha Malik. So bye, Warisha Malik, bye, Danny Jones, bye, Humongous, bye, 11 Skull 12, bye, Fam ACC, bye, Joda Nevs, bye, Madara Uchiha, bye, Jokomola, bye, Italo Ide. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.